Well, you are the older sister, but you're not that much older. And don't tell me carrot-colored hair is aging, because I've heard that one before. It's auburn, said Quill, greeting this familiar family argument as a splendid diversion. Well, strawberry-colored hair, Meg conceded. Does fruit-colored hair sound better than vegetable-colored hair? I think not. Anyway, 33-year-old women don't need facelifts. We can't afford it anyway. We could afford the Caribbean, couldn't we? It's cheaper. We can't even afford a 20-year-old lifeguard, and they come really cheap. Doreen will throw sea salt in your bathwater. I wouldn't have to pay a lifeguard. Central New York is full of muscled volunteers that'd love to join me in the tub. Harvey can run an ad in the personals column. That's cheap. Harvey cleared his throat uneasily.
Speaking of affordability, said John Raintree, Harvey's on the clock. We need to settle this. We've got a cash flow problem, and we've got to decide how to solve it.
Tall, quiet, with a chiseled nose and textured skin that reflected his 3/4 Onondaga blood, John kept the inn from widening into a wholly unstable orbit. Without John, Quill thought, not only would things fall apart and the center fail to hold, the general ledger would be a total mess. After 4 years in the business, she wasn't entirely sure about the differences, if any, between accounts receivable and accounts payable. Contrite, she made an effort to stick to the business at hand. Do you think I should ask Helena Houndswood to film her TV show?
Tape her show, said Harvey fussily.
Tape her show here? I just thought Harvey could place a few ads in the travel magazines. Maybe do a mailing to travel agents. Things are bound to pick up. John rubbed his forehead, for him a rare and extravagant gesture of worry. Although she knew what was coming, she'd heard it all before, which is why she'd called Harvey in the first place. Quill's stomach sank.
It's June, he said, and we need cash. Spring bookings were lean. The only receivable due is the $4,500 check from the Paramount paint people for the Bosses Club lunch meetings and the employee banquet last quarter. Payroll's $6,000 a month, Quill, and you know as well as I do that New York State will shut you down if you don't pay the help. Bookings are down 45% from last year. For the rest of the summer, all we have is the monthly Chamber of Commerce meetings and 2 weeks of reservations for the Friends of Fresh Air.
Nobody told me about them, said Meg. Friends of what? It's an environmental group, said Quill. The director and his wife are coming in today. The rest of the group will be in tomorrow. 15 rooms, 28 people. It's on the bulletin board, Meg.
I seen it, said Doreen. It's the note marked FOFA 28.
Fish on Friday, said Meg. I thought we were having 28 dinners of fish on Friday. That'd be FOF28D, said Quill, who was experimenting with a new shorthand system. And it'd be in the meals column, not the rooms column. I explained that at our last meeting.
What the heck am I supposed to do with my order for 2 crates of coho salmon?
Mousse, Quill suggested.
Pâté, said Meg.
Terrine.
Aspic.
I hate aspic. Quill made a face.
Aspic it is,
said Meg firmly.
'Cause, honey child, aspic the meals around here.
Quill groaned. Meg burst into laughter.
Them two would cavort if the devil himself called at the front door, said Doreen,
to nobody in particular.
I like this here idea Harvey has about war.
You would, said Meg. Doreen had a propensity for whacking those who infringed on her value system, which, like those of the very best dog trainers, was direct and unambiguous. She'd developed a bucket-to-the-knees, broom-handle-to-the-midsection technique that owed a lot to old Bruce Lee movies. She was, Quill thought fondly, pretty agile for a 50-ish widow with a tough life behind her. John cleared his throat.
The Friends of Fresh Air represent a nice piece of business for June. We could use a lot more just like it for July and August.
What's coming in for July and August? Said Meg.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No guests and no cash, said John firmly. Just the check from the Paramount paint people. Income from the Friends of Fresh Air won't be in for another 60 days since they've all paid by credit card. We'll have to go into our line of credit. And unless I can show the bank significant business third quarter, they're going to be difficult about it.
Nothing, said Meg. Oh, God, it's my fault, isn't it? It's all my fault.
Meg, it's not your fault, said Quill.
Your business is off.